So the number one tip I want to share with you today is called backward timeline planning. So that will give you a realistic timeline for your planning. Just quick example, if you need to take your child to a soccer game on Saturday 9:30 a.m. You don't want to just get up in a random time and rush the traffic to send your kids over there. On the contrary, what you need to do is you need to calculate what exact time you need to get up and even the time you need to go to sleep the day before. For example, if you take 30 minutes for the traffic, then you need to start at 9 o'clock. And also you need to be realistic to yourself. How long it gonna take for your kids to eat breakfast, put on his clothes, put on his shoes, go to toilet, brush his teeth, everything. That's probably take an hour and a half. So that means you need to get up at 7:30. For you to get up at 7:30 on time, you need to make sure you have enough sleep, let's say 8 hours, which means you need to go to bed at 11:30 p.m. Which means you cannot play video games or watch YouTube videos till the middle light. So that's just a quick example on the backward timeline planning. The second tip I want to share with you is called risk mitigation planning. The reason that you need to do risk mitigation is as what Murphy's Law says. Anything can go wrong will go wrong. So in order for us to reduce the risk of going wrong, we have to provide a backup plan. Or that's another words to say to be proactive instead of wait and see. What you can do is you need to identify some of the potential risks. Take the soccer game example. There might be risks that you need to take more than 30 minutes because of an accident on the road. What if happens? So you might need to spare another 10 minutes. What if your kid wants to play toys for another 10 minutes at home before he wants to leave the house? So you need to have a mitigation plan as well. Once you have identified some of the potential risks, you need to rank them based on the criticality and the likelihood. For the most critical and most likely one to happen, you need to come up a backup plan. The third tip I want to share with you is to seek feedback early. I don't know you guys, but for me, I have a tendency to wait until I finish all the work before I report or get feedback from others. But it might not be the best way. Take one example to write a college essay. If you spend hours and hours of work until you finish the essay and seek feedback from your professor, you may find out that's not what exactly he wants you to write. On the contrary, if you just get an outline in less than 1 hour, then run into your professor, ask for feedback, you might get on track fairly easy. That will save you a lot of time and efforts down the road. Same thing happens at your daily work. If your boss or your colleague requires something, maybe a presentation or maybe a document, you can quickly draft a rough outline and send out for feedback before you polish all the details. Okay, that's conclude the 3 tips I want to share with you today on planning. I use them all the time and I find them practical and helpful. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure click the like button and share with your friend. And also don't forget to leave down your comments below on what are the methods you have been used for your planning stage. I'm looking forward to hear from you.